to the end of Skyblock, where it's like day something 7. We've you got a phone call, so you had to deal with that for a while I was working. But we got some stuff built out a bit, stored up a little. We got a box of some rocks here. We have more than a stack of logs. We have some charcoal ready to use. Got a bunch of saplings. Had a hatchet, I used it up. Got some snow saved up. And this is here, and we just slept, so, kinda. We took turns. This is in anticipation of getting spruce saplings, because then we'll be able to make a big super tree. A couple of these have super treed. We got some apples, in fact, I could have mentioned. Haven't needed anything to eat yet, but at least 2 of these, just to mention it, need to be... At some point we need 2 apples with gold all around them to cure zombified villagers, so we'll get to that. Meanwhile, what I'm thinking is we have this over here floating bunch of sand, meaning, 3, 3, 3, there's like 27 blocks, I think. And I'm pretty sure it's on the same level that I'm on right now, which means that I went down. I don't know if I can see it. I can do something to make it work. Actually, probably right there ought to be safe. I'm not using it for anything. Can I have it? Okay. So right here, I can just jump down and build something that lets me back up, which is kind of important to factor. Actually, just give me some rocks. So generally, I'll just take a bunch. And let's make some ladders out of these sticks I happen to have. That's more than I need for now, but whatever. And this is going to hurt a bit. Maybe if I put down a block as I land. Nope, it couldn't do it. Just throw this up against that, and we'll make a ladder back up so that we have the means to move around a bit. Throw in, this, which probably I've got it to work with, so I'll just make that so it's obvious. Really could probably stand up with some torches down here, thinking about it. I've been meaning to, I forgot. 2, 1, 2, that's 0. No, it's not 0, that's weird. That's 0, so that isn't... I mean, I could build this out real quick, I guess. Just to know that we have specific... There's a zombie down there, it looks like. 4, 5, 0... 0, or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torch, just to make sure it's lit up as well as it's gonna get. I like overkilling a bit on torching, just to guarantee that we're good. Oops, that didn't help me remotely. That goes there. So with that done, that still leaves me probably enough. If I just assume that I can build my way out there, I'll just go back this way. And stick with the pattern of, 5, 10, 15. Shouldn't get attacked. Let me double check on that, but I'm pretty sure that it took that I tried to sleep. I don't know where the hell it is. 5 minutes and say, yeah, so we're good on phantoms. It's not going to be a thing. Might have monsters over there. I don't see one right now. Sun's going, the moon's going down. Somewhere beyond what can't. There's the sun. There's a corona. Let's go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a flower forest here, so if we can get the grass pushed around a bit, we might be able to get an assortment of flowers and therefore dyes. At some point, we're obviously going to want a second bed. And then we'll actually be able to skip the night. There's a desert. That's good to know. And, if we... Beds used to just be red, that's why it was red in the box when we got it. Now they're white by default, which is kind of annoying. But it's how it is. Where am I going? Okay. What I want to do here, because the only thing holding that sand up right now is the fact that it was put there in like MC Edit. If I touch it, it's going to fall. And we don't want it to fall because... Now the good news is, we're in 1.15.2. We're in a modern version is the point. We will ultimately, probably, I would think, get wandering traders who can buy sand from those guys. What we don't have renewable as yet, unless we kick up later to 1.16, is gravel. So we can't really do a lot of dirt doubling on this map, even now. I just don't think there's any more gravel anywhere to be found. So it's something to consider. Let me build myself a platform that I'm not concerned about, I guess. I've got the material, I think, to make it work. Get over here, build out this way a bit, and then we'll see what it looks like. It should get me to that point. Yeah, that's going to be... Yeah, once I get this filled in, it'll just take a stack to... Or something, maybe a stack and a half. I should be able to pull it off is the point. Lose that because I don't care. Leaves me 16 to fill this one in for now. Yeah, that worked. I'll have 16 left over in a sec, I think. I need food now, but we can talk about that more in a minute. Because once I know that there's a box up there, and I'm... Oh, wait, I don't know. I was thinking there's a spruce sapling in there, but I'm not sure that's true. It might be hiding in the Nether forest. We'll find out one way or the other. We'll get it probably today, because I have a plan for that. That's looking safe. I'm just going to knock out this one. The whole thing's going to fall once I do this, but I should catch the cacti from here. At least one. Two. Was there a third? Is it up there maybe? I don't know. Get up there. And there it is. Grab this box. Has obsidian, which I need. Melon slice, I'm going to talk about in a sec, and pumpkin seeds. Here's in a sec. I'm going to turn this into seeds right now so I don't accidentally eat it somehow. It's hard to eat something accidentally, but I have done it, so I just don't want that to be a thing. Grab what should be 27 blocks of sand. And again, later in the game, I think we'll probably end up with a lot more of these, but for now is what we're doing. And it'll help us. We need sand. The only thing I can think we really need sand for, honestly, unless we want to get into concrete someday because we found gravel, is growing a cactus. So we'd want it for that, basically. I'm going to head back with what I just got. And why is there a... There's like this one little gnat or something flying right in front of me. It's weird.
Oh, the weird little moth thing?
Yeah, it's actually annoying because I caught it. You know, you just snap your hand and catch it. But it's small enough that it's not that I missed catching it, it's that I missed crushing it. I tried to, smush it in my finger as I opened my, peeled my hand open. It didn't work. Doesn't matter. Throw this where I want it to go, which I think is going to be, let me think. I put seeds there, potatoes, melon, that goes here. Throw these where I want them for now. We'll talk about them later. What I'm going to need, and it's going to interrupt you, I'm going to put that away, is I'm going to need that lava for a sec.
Okay.
And a bit of, say, that much maybe should be good. So we're going to go into the, oh hell. We need more room, or less trees, or some, probably more room because less trees doesn't sound beneficial to me. Let me flip that out, get this, steal that, and figure out what I just did to get up here. We'll head down here to... I totally forgot to fill that in. To over here. Oh, I don't like that very much. Let me... You want to follow me down with 16 rocks.
Okay.
And just fill this in. Or do I have 16? No, I'm out. So, throw that down. Hopefully it's not going to be lava. I'm going to move that. Lava is a really stupid place for that, actually. In fact, better would be this, I think. Might make sense to me. I got to be careful with this. If I place it wrong, I'm doomed. Because I have no way of picking it back up right now. And I never will if I put it down wrong. Because we have to go into the Nether to get stuff going. To get any diamond stuff at all. So right now is a bit dangerous to exist. We got to be careful about something. I'm just going to put this... I'm going to plot for one here. One here. Can I have? Okay. One there and one there. Which will make more sense in a sec. One there and there. And there and there. Give me those since I have them handy. And we'll just put a couple here. I can get this one from the floor so I don't get damaged more. There, we're done with all that. No, we don't have a... Well, actually, I need to do something important. We don't strictly have a way to light this on demand. We can't just hit it with a, you know, flint, steel, Zippo deal. So what I'm going to do is put some wood behind it. As well, also, assuming it survives doing this. We won't be able to just walk through it off the edge because who wants that? If I just break out a hole here, and I'll have to bring this back sometime if I don't get it. I didn't get it. I'm just going to throw the lava in there, let it just do what it's going to do. But what it's going to do is sit there, being lava, occasionally pop up little embers, and at some point one of those embers is going to hit the wood and essentially bounce back and start a fire that will immediately open the portal for us. Oh, I wish. Do you have any blocks on you? Any cobblestone?
Yeah.
Yeah, just bring me one. We don't really have to hang out here doing this, except I don't know what else we do because we need to leave the lava here to make it happen. Okay. Yeah, I need some food sometime. Maybe we could go chop down trees or whatever. It's just, that's about all we can. It's just almost, well, with those trees there, maybe we'd probably want to level them. I was thinking if we're this far away, we could get animals spawning, but probably not because there's not really any room for them technically. Let's, you know, I'm just going to leave this right here and we'll play with it when I can. Throw in that, and never mind. We just got it.
Oh.
So pick that up, put that there, bring that with me, I guess, because there would be an advantage to having a box here, but we can do it later. You know, you know, I lied. Let me put it back. Just, I'm going to throw in, I don't want to bring anything with me, honestly. Partly because I'm not sure. I have in the past on this map gone through this, you know, if it's here-ish, and immediately fallen, and that, you know, means death. And we don't have, like, keep inventory, so it also means losing whatever I have on me, which right now is nothing. So let's just go in here and see what we have. Okay, we've saved. Sometimes it just, I don't know why. It's a thing. So here's a box with a book we'll talk about. Another block of ice, which means we have infinite water effectively. That stuff. There's that spruce sapling. I wanted a couple of these because they're stingy. They don't... you're not guaranteed to get a sapling back from a jungle tree, so it gives us 2. That said, again, wandering creators, we should be able to buy these at some point. 4 of these because you need them just to do anything. Box I'm going to pick up because it's a free box. And then we're going to look at something. Oh, and mushrooms, I guess. Okay. I'll just bring this up. Look off in the distance. New island might contain useful resources. It kind of does. Including, there's like soul sand and quartz, although, you know, not enough quartz to be impressed by. Maybe if we silk touched it or, you know, brought it home and then fortuned it later, something like that. Also, that happens to be a fortress, call it a biome. You know, there was a fortress there isn't now, obviously. I'm going to come back for now, and we'll do this. That mycelium has to stay here because it's the only place we're going to have it. Although, well, no, we do need it because we want to get mushroom cows at some point. That's still there. Go ahead and move that out of my way so I can pick all this back up after all. But okay, that's not working, I guess. Can I do this? Can I hit 2 from here? Wow, neat. Doesn't really matter, I guess, at this point. Pick all these up so I have them. Grab this, and not with that, though. That's stupid. Alright, so now we're underway as far as doing things. Where are you? Did you go in there?
No, I'm going back up.
Okay. Well, the point is we have this one damn it. Dry mouth or something right now. I think it's a symptom. We have a spruce sapling, so I can get moving on the next phase of our existence here. I am, in fact, just going to throw that down right now, and then we'll talk about it. That's here to start accumulating stuff from that tree. This I'm going to put in here and have for later. We'll see how it goes. This can go right here. These go in here. I'm going to be moving these around a bit because once we get, not that tree, but enough saplings to do a 2x2 one, it'll turn that dirt, and hopefully only that dirt, not this, into podzol, which will allow us to do mushroom. Oh, I need to get your lava back. Mushrooms, which I think we're supposed to just in general. It's a thing. And also, that'll give us basically infinite mushrooms, in a sense. Let me have a hatchet because I had one that I used up. Actually, let me have a... Yeah, let me have a... damn it. Like a sword while I'm thinking about it because I don't really have one yet. Do you have any sticks to work with? I don't know if you have any.
Yeah, I pulled a log out of the chest and made some sticks.
Okay, so, this... Let me think. Somewhere we want... I think right there is fine. Let me just have some of these. We're going to make a quick pool that allows us... It can just be 2 by 2. Because it just has to be a technically infinite source of water. Which means I'm going to go back and steal not the lava, but the water. Throw that down, throw down... Nope. Throw down some ice. Get that happening, break it real quick, get the bucket back. Give you your water back. And now this will just be water forever until I say otherwise. Means I don't really need this bucket on me that I can think of. We probably want to do that's not what I want. Probably want to do something later about fishing because we're going to want to catch bamboo at some point. As far as I wouldn't hate getting... You know, we have enough saplings. I could almost make bone meal happen right now. I mean, like, I literally could, in fact, make it happen right now. And it might be worth it simply because... Let me chop these trees down and we'll talk about it more. I don't want these here anymore. We got enough apples. I don't really like oak wood for very much. It's a super tree. I didn't notice until now. We'll see how much of that I used up. We don't want to not have oak saplings, of course. They're beneficial to us, but we do want to... I don't want these trees interfering with what was just clogged. We'll get to it later. So, rip these up, and yeah, we have, I think at this point we have just about damn near a stack of oak saplings, which is a good start for something. There's apparently some more nuts. Because what I can do in part with some of this wood I just got is think about how I'm going to make... I'm trying to think, is it slabs? How do you do this? How do you make a... I guess I don't know yet. Let me have a slab. It'll probably tell me I have a recipe. There it is. What do you want? Apparently you want more... Because I can do that, but that's not what I want. So give me another set of slabs and we'll see if that's it. There it is. If I set this up, I can just throw it down here for now. Apple. And, actually that's good. I need food. So, let me have that. Let me have, for that matter, the other apple. Are you okay on hunger?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and eat this so I'm not... Damn it, because I fell down. Basically, I dropped down. It's not like it was an accident. It was more like just misfortune. Get some of these out of my way. And it might be enough from whatever saplings which I don't have. There they are. Whatever. In fact, let me see something. There. We have a stack of those, and then whatever's left over. How's that sound? I don't know offhand how many. It's random anyway. But I want to say it's like 5 or 7 saplings would be a pretty good number for trying to get any bone meal. And I really probably only need 1. I might be wrong. We'll find out over time. Well, we'll find out really soon, actually. But there's 7. Let's see what I get for having 7. Let me move those things out of my way, because I've just got weird stuff stocked up. Need a little more than that, apparently. I thought it was, like, better odds than that. I guess saplings really suck for turning into bone meal. And I'm just not getting any... Let me just have... We'll stock that up again someday, I'm sure. I'd rather have the bone meal. It's important. And for now, I'm going to assume we're good. And I'm going to hope... I wouldn't hate it if that grew in, but it's, you know, just end that maybe. We'll see what we get. Let's just throw this down and see if we get any seeds out of doing this. Because if we get seeds, we're good. If we don't get seeds, we're not. I don't see seeds. Alright, we're going to have to do that again. Or, you know, get skeletons. But it's an option, is what I'm saying. It's not an option I want to go too far with, because again, I wouldn't hate having a decent amount of these saplings to fall back on for later, but... I did that already. Alright, let's... What do we have for... Let's go ahead and... Oh, hell. Let me, Let me throw that in there because I'm not using it. Probably, this is just incidental at this point. I'll just have it. It's fine. Those boxes I can set up. Let's just put these here for now. We'll figure out something to do. I might use that to contain food if we ever do get seeds or something. Oh, we can do melons, though. I forgot what we have. And that melons you can throw into a composter. That's easy. Let's maybe do that. Let's have... Let me leave that there. It's just to remind me. Oh, damn it. Let me set it. Oh, that's going to be frozen, I guess. I'm not doing anything with this space. Let's just build off the water we have here. And I think we can go out 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good enough. That'll give us some room to grow some stuff. Although thinking of the only stuff we can grow right now, honestly, is a melon. Well, we can do pumpkins, but I mean, who cares? Let's throw that. I probably just jumped on that. No, we're good. Go ahead and do one of each of these, I guess. We'll just figure out later what we want. If we get these to grow, I'm more interested in the melons right now. That just being close to the edge, it's a concern. That can grow into either of these, you know, etc. All right, so with that done, do I have the rocks yet? Give me all the rocks. Give me before I get. Actually, give me. How many is that? 30. That's probably not enough. We want slabs so we don't get it gassed in the nether, for sure. We'll go from there and see what we get. I'm going to make that to bring with me. Would be smart. Alright, let's go to the nether, I guess, if you want. Oh, we have to go down the ladder, though. Did you ever pretend to sleep for a sec?
Yes.
Okay. My sword, because that just seems like something we should have these days. I put the bucket away, right? Good. That's the one thing I literally can't replace right now out of everything I think that I have on me. Yeah, we're good. Everything else is just wood and, rocks, which we have effectively an infinite supply at this point. Don't really need torches in the nether, so I'm just gonna... You know, where are you? Yeah, take these. Follow me and do what I do, but above what I do. What did I give you? All of them? Yeah. You're gonna need more. Hang on a sec. There's no way that's enough. I mean, if there is, it's impressive. Yeah, here's, 72 more. So take those. And I'll take this, and we'll just go in there. You know, carefully again. But, alright, so first of all, we want to... hell, I just gave you... I wouldn't hate blocking these over, but obviously not literally over, so we're going to want to use slabs to do it. Let me build you out a little thing to work with and just put slabs on this. And then I'll, hopefully without falling, get back here. If you want to give me... I don't care. Oh, hell. Give me... These are lights, so those are safe. Give me a few of those, just... I don't know. Okay. Just lower... Actually, kind of like we're going to want slabs on top of this now that I think about it. Put a lower slab here just so I have something to build from. Put one there. I don't want to... Is that going to be a thing? Is that going to break it? I don't think it will. I think it'll be okay. But we'll just have to jump up and... That is in fact a lower slab. No, it's not. That's bad. Okay, that's not where those go. That was bugging me that it was that close. I knew there was something wrong. That is where I want it, is the lower half of... Which means now I can't jump up onto it, so we gotta just sort of... I just want these covered so we don't have any... I don't know if anything spawns on them. Maybe I'm just wrong about that. But we'll assume it's an issue. If that's not what I wanted to do at all. Damn it. Get that covered. Move that because it doesn't go there. As such. Alright, good enough. And with that accomplished, I think that's safe. Can I get up there? Let me maybe put these up on top. Don't push me. Just so we don't have any... I don't know if a gas would spawn on this stuff, but I know that pigmen can, and we don't really want that either if we're trying to control where things are happening. Okay, so now we drop down a bit, which is spooky, but it works. Make sure I'm crouched. Let me have a... just so I can keep an eye on numbers. I'm on 0 now. That works out. Head out to wherever it looks like I want to turn, and we'll do that. Yeah, there's stuff over there we want. Another book telling us stuff in a box. I think there should be. Yeah, it's right there. And then there's materials that little floaty island thing is made of that we're going to want someday, maybe not immediately, although the soul sand kind of comes to mind. It might be useful to have at least a couple of those on us. Because then we can talk about water lifts, although we don't really have right now a way to... We could probably make ice happen, but we wouldn't have a way to pick it up, so that sucks. How does this look to us? That is... That's not bad, let's just do that. And you're still slabbing, right?
Mm-hmm. Just even more carefully than usual.
Are you keeping an eye on behind me at all?
There's a pigman.
I know there's a pigman. That was kind of where I was going with that. Let me know if you see like a blaze. That would be kind of a bad thing to run into right now. No, I apparently went past it somehow. I thought it was lined up, but I went too far. It's fine. Yeah, if a blaze happens, we gotta suddenly plot for that because we have no way to survive getting into a fight with one right now. Yeah, 50 gets me to here, which I guess I'll just go 5 more. Hi. We got an achievement for coming here. Oh, okay. What in hell am I doing? Okay, let's just fill all of this. Is that the right number? Yeah, the right altitude. You got that. Give me, we'll just build this out according to my little motif. Fill it in real quick. The reason I want the solid block, it's not a reason anymore. It's more like just almost a phobia. For a while there, if you did just slabs, especially just lower slabs like we're doing, you could just fall through them without warning. And I'm not okay with that, so just as a matter of habit, even if it's not required anymore, I refuse to have less than a full block somewhere. That stuff is probably, that's 2, that's 3, so we should get at least like maybe, this will be 1, and that'll be 2 to 4, I think, which is 5 actually, or 4, yeah. Good enough. In here we have a book, we'll talk about that in a sec. We have, what?
Do you want me to put slabs on the,
Give me a sec, give me 1 sec on that, I'm going to do something about it. Right now we're pretty safe, nothing's going to spawn anywhere because we're right here. Book says, this island is located in an area of the Nether that gives you an achievement and spawns fortress mobs. Use lapis sparingly, it used to be the only source on the map. You can buy it from clerics now. Horses will spawn on grass in certain biomes, true. So we have a horse armor and we can catch a saddle fishing or something, probably. That was the end of that stash. So I'm going to pick this up. There's that quartz. I think there's more. There's some down there. So we're going to have to do pistons or something to get down and ensure that we get it. That's all later, though. I'm not going to hit it with... can you give me... No, you can get that with... we can get that with cobblestone, with a stone pickaxe. Let me not be there before I go on. I just want to see how far down. That goes down a bit. If we sometime kick up to 116, based on the snapshots we have right now, what they're doing, we should be able to get more soul sand and possibly more quartz and stuff like that. For now, and if I do that, we just all fall down and no one's happy. Let me just have this for a sec and I'll just get out of here. Take that one, I guess. That'll give us a little room to grow the, what did I just get? 6. Grow up the nether wart a bit for the use on the surface in the overworld. Yeah, go ahead and lower slab, just to hell everything, it's
okay,
fine.
what do you want me to do about the upper slab that you placed?
Oh, nothing, just leave it there, I'll get it later. Just extend out, or yeah, just lower slab, whatever surface you see. Well, at some point we're going to want to build something here to actually generate, like, blazes and spookies, you know, wither skeletons and stuff. But for now, it's not really a priority for me. I want to get back with what we have before we get killed somehow.
That was exactly enough slabs.
Oh, that works out. Yeah, without walking off an edge, I just want to get home. Which, you know, in the long term...
Uh-oh.
No, I'm good. We could do it back there, too. If you know, if you want to take one of these and one of those and just do what I just did, but at the next corner. That'll just give us a little bit of cornering maneuver. You know, we won't have to come to a screeching halt before cornering. We can just kind of power slide around it. Probably going to want at some point to lock up the back of this portal, too, so we don't... Because this is just awkward a little bit. If you go through, and you fall, and it's bad. So, we don't want that. Get home, it's daytime, so we're safe as far as stuff goes. I don't know if we're going to have any animals over here, despite the lack of the trees, just because we weren't really around. You can't be within like 24 meters, but you have to be within 128, so it's not going to be a thing, likely. Mostly, I don't know if there's anything here. No animals that I see. No tree yet either, for that matter. So with that done, let me take this. Let me take this many, and we'll put this, say, here. The horse junk somewhere. I don't know. Right there, I guess. What the hell? Lapis is actually a block, so I tend to go kind of diamond, gold, iron, coal, which I guess we could get from Spookies. Redstone, let's put this here as a place to put it. I'm going to put one of these in here as a seed vault element. Those are there for we can do water lifts later. That's effectively what I just got. Since we have a farm community or something over on whatever we're going to call it, we'll just set this here. We're probably going to want to kind of do something like this so we don't have an Enderman issue, because they will steal us blind, or is that the phrase? We don't want that. We don't want them taking our stuff. I think that torch will probably prevent them from taking something. I don't know why I did that. That's not relevant. And then there's, I guess, this, so we'll just put that there. Put this in the ground here, let it start growing a bit, so we have that happening. Those can grow whenever they want. Beyond these four where the melon, pumpkin stuff grow onto, we can probably, do I still have this? Set this up to be for whatever food we don't have yet, but we can get it going when we can. That'll stay hydrated because it's within range of this. I got a book to put away. I've read it. It was interesting. We're done with it. Yeah, so now we have, we're still waiting on this to happen, which would be great, but we're not there yet. I don't know. I don't want to, until we have a lot, right now I have 48 saplings, which is something. But it's the only thing really that I have that I would want to try to, give me a couple of these. That I would want it, oh nuts. I'm going to take these out. I'm thinking corners, but I can't do that with reeds. Okay. Put these down as a place for these to grow. Get these out of my way because I just don't want them right now. Got another box, which we had, we're stocking up on boxes, I guess. We can make more, it's fine. Okay. Grow. No. Alright.
I think we're over time.
Are we? I don't know. There's a cat, so I don't even see it. Yep, we are. So that's pretty good timing, actually. That's what we did. So you're gonna work on that, I guess.
Yep.
That's our loot. Yeah, we'll get out of here and get some more. Let this tree grow, and maybe just get the next one planted once we can get a super tree out of it and get some stuff accumulated. Maybe even get some bone meal from whatever surplus of stuff we have. See what happens. But anyway, we'll see you next time, whenever that is. So, bye.